Alright, writing equations of parallel and perpendicular lines. So this skill would be right under analytic geometry, it's the last one. So, write any equation of a line that's parallel to y equals 6x plus 1 and passes through the point negative 7, 1. So, one thing to note about parallel lines is they never cross each other. This means that this equation that we find needs to have the same slope here. So, we can write this right away. 6x plus b. B is the y-intercept that we had to try to find for this new equation. So, an easy way to do this is plug in what we know. We know 1 is y and negative 7 is x. So 1 equals 6 times negative 7 plus b. So 6 times negative 7 is going to give you negative 42. And then we just add that over. B equals 43. So our answer should be y equals 6x plus 43. Y equals 6x plus 43. Alright, so we got writing an equation of a line that is perpendicular to x equals negative 6 and passes through the point negative 1, negative 2. Alright, being perpendicular means they need to have reciprocal slopes, but also we know that x equals a number on a number line. So let's call this is the origin, so the middle of a plane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. X equals negative 6. That would be this entire line going straight up and down, is what x equals negative 6 is. So, all we need is a line that passes through it. So, the easiest way to find that is, let's look at the y value. Since it's got to cross, it's got to go left and right. There's just no doubt about it. It's got to be a horizontal line that goes through this to be able to be perpendicular. So the y value for this is negative 2. So 1, 2. This whole line is where they would intersect, because they're perpendicular. So y equals negative 2. Alright, write an equation of a line that is perpendicular to y equals 3x minus 2 and passes through the point negative 9, 5. Alright, so for this one, our slopes for perpendicular lines have to be opposite reciprocals. So it's got to be the opposite sign, so negative, right? And then 1 over 3. Because you think 3 over 1, if you were to flip that, it would be 1 over 3. So, with that new slope in mind, we can use this equation here. Y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. So, we have a 5 as our y, so y minus 5 equals our slope, negative 1 over 3. M, again, means slope in this case. Then we got x minus a negative 9, so we would add 9. And now let's multiply this out. So this 1/3 times x becomes negative 1/3 x. Negative 1/3 times 9, as we're using the distributive property here, it would become negative 9/3, which negative 9 divided by 3 is just going to give you negative 3. Now, last step we got to do is add this 5 over. Y equals negative 1/3x plus 2. This should be our answer. We can even check this. Yeah, let's go ahead and check this. Let's write our perpendicular line in here. So it's y equals 3x minus 2. And then we got y equals negative 1/3 x plus 2. And as you can see, they intersect here. So it says passes through the point negative 9, 5. So negative 9, 5 has to be somewhere on this grid, which it is. It is right here. See if I can get it exact here. Negative 9, 5 is on the line that we found, and that's why this is the correct answer.